Yay. All right, beautiful guys. Well, welcome to your practice on this Friday morning. And I do have 2 blankets. I was kind of playing with some rolls, so now I'm just going to sit on this. But you sit however you like. We'll see how things unfold. All right, give my feet a little wiggle. You can do that too if you like. And then I'm going to actually start in my opposite cross of sit. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. And then we'll just take our comfortable sit, palms facing up. And just dropping into your seated posture, feeling as you inhale your breath, this lengthening. And as you exhale, there's a settling. Let the shoulders settle. You feel into your tailbone, your sit bones. And when you're ready, you let your eyes close. Tension from your lower jaw drop. Taking a few moments to just be in your stillness, in your quiet. You welcome yourself into your body. Feeling the feeling the gentle flow of your breath. Okay, you guys sit there and breathe. I'm just going forever. Okay. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart space. Take a nice big breath in. Breathe out through your mouth. And we'll chant Om together 3 times. Inhale. Bowing your chin, place your hands on your thighs, lift your chin and open your eyes. Okay. All right, let's start this little, just bring your hands together. And as you inhale, just take the fingers up, bring them towards your heart like we do when we spin the prayer wheel. And we'll just extend the arms out. And then we're gonna bring them back in, yeah. So just bring them back into your heart. As the palms come together, we'll exhale, interlace the fingers, flip the palms, inhale and reach up. Yeah, lean to one side as you breathe out and inhale up and out to the other side. And we'll just do that in reverse. So we'll press up in the center. As you exhale, bring the arms back down in front of your heart. We'll bring the palms together. And now we're just going to bring that prayer wheel. So we inhale up, down and back out, and then back the other way. So into your heart, up, out with the open palms. And this time opposite, interlace your fingers. Yes, press your arms up to the sky, inhale. Exhale to the opposite side. And then we'll come up through center. Exhale. Up through center. Exhale, palms together, down in front of your heart. Inhale here. Now as you exhale, bring that prayer wheel towards your heart and down. The arms, just hands up, just like that. And then we'll bring them back in. Extend the palms up to the sky, or just as they are facing up. And bring your hands together, interlace, flip the palms up. This time as you exhale, just turn to the right. Inhale back. Then exhale to the left. And inhale back. Stay here. We'll exhale to the right. Just lean over like we did before. Just a little crescent and back up. And a little crescent and back up. And then we come down. Bring the palms together with reverence. Bring them in. And then begin this prayer wheel motion, just extending out. And then coming back through. And the hands, palms face up. And then we'll find opposite interlace. This last time, we'll flip the palms, reach up. Now as you exhale, just twist to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Now we crescent to the left. Yes. Inhale. And over to the right. And to center. And from this center, we'll just release the hands all the way down to the floor. Good. Okay, we're just gonna do a couple side bends. I did start an opposite cross of the legs. If you wanna change your leg cross, go ahead. And then we'll keep the right hand down. We're just gonna take this left arm. You're gonna sweep it all the way across. So we get this little stretch and then just reach it all the way up. And all the way down. And then the left hand comes down. We'll take the right arm across. You're just going to reach. So we open up the back of the shoulders and then reach up, inhale, and take it down. And we'll just do this little flow a few more times. So you're just really reaching, moving with your breath, great reverence, and all that good stuff. Good. Okay. So one more time. This time when we'll reach over, left hand reaches, take it up. And as it comes down, we're going to touch the floor. And I'm just going to take the right arm straight up and over. And then we'll find this left knee. We're coming for twist. You walk the left hand behind you. And then once you're settled, inhale, lengthen tall. And exhale and turn. Good. You can turn your right hand out if you like that. Good. Take one more breath, just exactly as you are. And then we'll just floss this twist. So hands stay where they are, inhale. And as you exhale, just turn your chest, your head to the right, and then bring it on back. So you're just turning your head slowly so you don't get dizzy. And we're also moving that upper chest. Good. We'll just do two more of this twisty. Good. And then pausing as you look to the left, just hang out here for a moment. Okay, if your right hand, you turned it out. Now you're just going to turn it back. Hold your knee. We're going to lift the left arm all the way up. And crescent over to the right. So use the left knee to anchor. Reach, maybe look up or down. Good. And then bring that left hand back to the floor. And we're just going to reach the right arm like we did. So just reach it out to the left. And then all the way up. Bring it down, touch the earth, reach the left arm up, and all the way over to the right. Just reach, reach, reach. And then take that hand, find your right knee, and walk the right hand behind, move into this twist. We'll just take a few breaths there. You can turn the left palm out if you like that. Take one more breath. And then we're going to floss. So I'll turn the right palm back. And just turn yourself to look over your left shoulder and back. Just find the integrity in this. So the shoulders are assisting, hands are assisting. Good. Just going to do one more. And then we'll rest just looking over the right shoulder in this twist. Okay, so your left hand is holding your right knee. And as you inhale, take that right arm and just lift it up to the sky. And then crescent over to your left. Anchor through that right knee. And again, look up, down, whatever feels good. Good. Inhale and come up. We'll just take the hands down. Stretch your little legs out. Move your happy toes and your ankles. Nice. Okay. All right, guys. So let's do this blanket roll. And okay, so no surprises. We're gonna lie over it like we do. Normally we do a blanket roll and have you lie over it with your shoulders. So this time I doubled it. make it thicker. And so you don't have to do that. You can start with one roll blanket. And, you know, if you roll it this way, it's not going to be as thick. And if you roll it this way, it gets a little thicker. And if you feel like, I need so much more, then I just take the second blanket and I lay it about 3/4 of the way on the top one. And then I'll just take this top and just fold it over, smooth everything out. Okay, so you can try the 2 blankets, and if you're like, oh, this is not pleasant, then you'll just take it out. Okay. Okay, so once I have this, then I'm going to just put the seam side down as much as I can. And there it is. Okay. So we're going to start lying on our sides. Again, you could have something else for your head. Okay, and we've been talking about the solar plexus quite a bit. So maybe just, so you know where your side waist is and your solar plexus. And this is the part we're going to work on a little bit. So I'm going to start by finding the side waist. And I'm going to put that on top of this. So you can put your head here, on your hand if you like. If you bring the head down, it's a little more intense. So it really is into the soft part. I can feel the hip bone at the bottom, and the chest is coming over. So take your time, and we'll just take a few moments here, however you want to be. Okay. The other thing to note is, I know for me, I always tuck my chin. I want to take that and a little bit of space there. And then I'll bring the left arm over top, and maybe you'll walk your knees back in line with your hips. You can still have your knees bent if you like, or straight. And just settling in. It's really opening that side body. Moving your breath. So really nothing to do once you're in it, but be here. Okay. Let's just take 2 more nice, big, comfortable breaths. Okay, so now I'm just going to start to rock a little bit front to back. And you can always put the left hand down to help with balance if you need it. Just massaging the side waist, right side waist. Okay, so I'm going to take this a little, we're going to grow it. Let's say that, we're going to grow it. All right, so let's think how we're going to start this. I'm going to take the top leg, my left leg, and just kind of pop it in front. You can have the foot down just for balance. And then I'll open the arms out, almost like I'm almost lying back into twist here. So the left hand, if it's too much, it could be over your head. Good. And now we're going to go the opposite. So now you have the left leg is the top leg. So I'll bring my tummy towards the blanket roll and take the left leg, just sweep it back. The left hand can come down. And I might even take both hands and just massage that belly a little bit. So I'm just rocking on my hands. I'll look over to the right, just so we get this. And then we're going to go back where we were before. So from here to go back, I'll take the right arm, reach it out, lie back. I'll take the left leg, bring it forward again, and then sweep that left arm over your head. Maybe it just stays over your head. Maybe it goes out more. And we'll just take 2 breaths here. It's a little twisty. And then you'll go back to the belly massage. So the left arm comes all the way around, the left leg sweeps back. Lift myself up, but I keep contact with the blanket. So both hands can just move. You turn your head if that works, if it feels nice to just, I'm going to use the word shuckle. Shuckle yourself side to side. Good. Okay, and then preparing to go back to the twist. So the right hand comes underneath. Head comes down. I sweep the left leg in front, left arm behind. And 2 breaths. Okay, and then find your way back. You're just finding your little dance. There's a twist happening, belly massaging. Good. Okay. And then we're just going to return to that first place we were, just lying on your side. Maybe the arms over your head or not. And just be here. You can close your eyes. Nice, beautiful breathing into all you have opened. Good. And one more breath. Okay, so before we switch sides, we're going to come to lie on the belly. So just bring yourself over. Find that soft part of your belly. So the bottom ribs are, they might be in contact with the blanket, but you're looking more for that soft part between your navel and the solar plexus. And you can be up on your forearms here. Take a few moments. And just let your tummy area drop in. Okay, so I'm on my forearms, fingers spread, palms down. And then move the shoulders away from the ears and just start to let your head drop if that feels okay. So we're just stretching the back of the neck a little bit. And let your jaw drop, your eyes close. And just feel that, the heaviness of the head, the heaviness of the belly into the blanket. So you're not pushing it in, you're just softening in. Good. Okay, let's take 2 more breaths. So maybe a nice big inhale. Feel your breath pressing into the blanket and then a releasing exhale. Okay, I'm going to lie down now. Just let the head be supported. So this is okay. If it's not okay, stay on your forearms. And then now I'm just really feeling the breath being invited into the back. Okay, 2 more breaths. Nice, relaxed, full breath. Okay, so before we do the second side, I'm just going to press up to hands and knees. Tuck your little toes under and press yourself up. And I'm going to sit. So I'm going to sit on my toes because you don't know I love that. You sit however you like, cross-legged, on your feet, just to take a few moments to feel what we've done already. And to feel like the left side, I always kind of feel like this, the side that doesn't get done is like, well, what about me? And you just kind of feel the difference in the 2 sides for a moment. Okay, and then we'll find that on the second side. So I'm just going to turn to face you. If you need to readjust your blanket roll, take a moment to do that. And then we're going to find this lying down on the left side. So again, you're really working with the side of the waist here. Extend myself out. Take your time. Go slow. Even though I know I can go all the way down, I'll start a few moments here. Feel, is 2 blankets too much? So I wish I had 3. Just receive this opening here. Okay, so I'm going to drop my head down and take the right arm over. Move down a little bit. So take your time. And then once you're here, maybe the knees are going to go back in line with the hips. Legs can go straight. But you're really just making it your own so that you feel that there's something happening. And now I'm just going to start to just gently massage front to back a little bit, just rocking that top hip. Inviting these spaces to open. And be more free. Okay. All right, so we're going to start to move into that little dance. But let's take 2 nice big breaths here on your side as you are. Okay, so the top leg is your right leg, and we'll start by just taking that over, maybe the foot down, maybe the knee down, and then you'll take your left arm out to the side and just kind of open like you lie back. So the right arm can stay over your head. Maybe it wants to come out a little bit. That might be, just be compassionately kind. And again, We'll take one more breath. And then we're going to dance it over. So the right hand moves over to the left and the right leg moves back. And lift yourself so both hands are down into almost this little twist, right? Look over. If you want to rock, massage, readjust. And then we'll dance it back into the twist. So just find your way. The right leg can come forward, right arm over your head or wherever it needs to be. This is definitely my tighter side. And breathe in there, and now I'm just going to dance it back over to that little twist. So right leg back, both hands find their place, and just massaging. And then I'm coming back to the twist. Just find your way. Take 2 breaths. You don't have to match my movement. You know it. So just loving yourself. In this way, and so maybe we'll just do, so now I'm back to the first side, do one more cycle. Moving to the twist. I mean, they're both twists. One's just different angles. Good. Okay. And then once you're ready and you're back, just coming back to that extended place, and you can even close your eyes and just drop in here for 5 breaths. Just letting yourself be so heavy. Feeling the breath invited into the right side waist. Nice deep, full breathing. And just moving into our last full breath in and a full breath out. And then we're going to come back onto the tummy. So bringing yourself back, and again, I'll start in Sphinx. Just kind of adjust, whatever you need to do here. Forearms down, hands down. Yeah. I'll move the shoulders back. Just dropping the belly, so heavy. And then I'll start to let the head drop. Move the shoulders away from the ears and drop your jaw. And this time, if it feels okay, to just start to draw a smile with your chin from one shoulder to the other. And just let your head hang for a few moments. Tuck your toes under, press your heels back, and kind of widen your feet apart, your legs apart. So use your toes to find that. Good. And then you might keep your head hanging if you want to lift it. It's up to you. I'm going to bend the knees and just bring the soles of the feet together into this version of, almost like child's pose legs or Baddha Konasana legs. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to do now is just drop the head to the floor. So straighten your legs if that's not happy for you, but if you're okay, good. Just breathe into that. One more breath. And then we'll press ourselves back up to hands and knees. Good. Okay. So we'll move into child's pose. And you're welcome to use this blanket roll. Just shove it in if you like that. And then come down. Again, it's all about opening the back. Hey. And breathe here. Okay. Just take 2 more breaths. Good. Okay. From here, we're going to come up to hands and knees for cat-cow. So you're welcome to use your blankets underneath your knees. You can kind of unroll it if you like. Something underneath your knees. Maybe I'll just take one blanket and put it down. Okay, so we're just going to work with the tailbone for cat-cow for a few. So once you're set up and you feel, okay, shoulders over the wrists or a little bit behind. Spread the fingers, tuck the toes under. And we'll just start to drop the tailbone down as if you're dropping your tail towards your knees, and just let everything kind of ripple from that. And then lifting the tailbone up and let your cowl unfold from there. So you're really feeling that the tailbone is doing the moving. So it's not very fast. You're just feeling that, okay, I can move my tail nice and well. Okay. All right, so we'll do 2 more like this. It's really working from the effort of your tail. Good. Yes. And then once you're finished that, come to neutral, and we're just going to do that side wiggle. So you'll shift your hips over to the right, and then you just take your gaze and look over to the right. And then now you shift the hips to the left and look over to the left. And we'll just do this a few times. As you do this, and the hips shift to the right, now pull the left shoulder forward a little bit. And just see, can I get a little extra into the side of my waist that we've opened so nicely with our blanket roll. So just do a few more. Find this motion. Good. Okay, and then bring yourself to your neutral. Keep your toes tucked under. And we'll just take the hips back towards the toes for this version of child's pose. I'm going to keep my head lifted like I'm looking forward. And if that's not good for your neck, you can drop your head. Take one more breath here. Good. And now we're going to feel the fingers on the floor. We're going to drop the head if you haven't yet. And start to ripple yourself up through cat pose onto all fours. So your head is dropped, your tail is dropped. Then release yourself into your cat pose. So we drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin. And then exhale and send the hips back for that modified child's pose. Good. And then we'll drop the head, come back up, hands and knees through cat. Exhale, release the belly, roll the shoulders, lift the chin. Send your hips back. Yes, you got it. So just rolling up, releasing, and sending it back. So it could be a more fluid movement now. You just feel, okay, rising and releasing. Oh crap, I think a bird just hit the window. Good. And that's it. Okay, good. So from here now, I'm just going to walk my hands back. I'm going to sit on the toes again. This works for you, whatever works. Just take a moment to. Okay. So I'm going to come back to hands and knees and step 1 foot forward. So if you want to use your blocks, you can. I'm just going to, that's it. Just hello foot. So my right foot just comes forward. And then we'll just start with this. So it's out to the side, you know, the toes are turned out a little bit. And we're just going to rock front to back. So you might go all the way back, and you might go all the way forward. And there is cat-cow here. So you just work with your own place. And if you need blocks under your hands, if this feels very crunchy, you throw them in. That's it. So I'm going to do one more. Good. And then we'll come, say forward, but if you need to kind of take it back, take it back. Turn your left hand out a little bit. Bring your right hand to your thigh. And we'll just start to twist. Okay. I'm going to lift the right arm up. Now I'm going to lift that back knee up. And just take this twist here. Open yourself. Good. Okay. So here I'm going to move to downward dog. Take the hand down and just sweep the, maybe hips back, leg back. Your feet can be nice apart if you like, and just press the heels towards the floor and the thighs back. And then the heels of the hands press forward. Feel like your upper arms, are not sinking down. You're just lifting them up a little bit. Good. And then inhale, lift your heels so high. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the floor, and we'll just do the opposite side. So the left foot steps forward. Just wherever it goes. And then just find your moving front to back. You know, whatever this is what it is. Moving with your breath and with your integrity, with your devotion. Good. Okay. So the next time you come forward, we'll just come back to the lift. So the right hand turns out slightly, left hand finds the thigh, and then we can reach up. You can stay with the knee on the floor or lift it up. Just open. Good. Okay, return back to your downward facing dog. Good. Take one more breath. Good. Then inhale, lift your heels so high. And as you lift the heels, see if you can lift your sit bones up a little higher. And then exhale, knees to the floor. Take the right foot, step it out, same thing. And once you're here, we'll just rock a little bit forward to back. Good. Okay. Good. All right, and then just bring it forward. We're gonna take the back leg and just keep the knee on the floor, lift the foot, and just pivot. So you just turn the foot out so that we can come up. Ta-da! And we'll take the right forearm to the thigh and just reach over. Yes. So here is sideways. And then we're just going to go the opposite way. So we'll take the left hand all the way down to the floor. Here's, you know, you could use a block. And then the right arm will come up and over. Good. Okay. Let's get fancy, guys. I'll take the right hand. I'm just going to bring it onto this right thigh. Now that left foot is going to come forward. I'm going to come to sitting. Ta-da! Here we are, just like that. Okay, and we're going to side bend again. So I have the right leg extended, the left foot is in, can be smaller. Use your props. Just going to side bend. So I'll put the right hand maybe on the right leg or out to the side. Reach the left arm up and gently crescent. And it's a different plane, so be kind. So I'm taking my right hand to the floor and I'm just pushing the floor away a little bit and then really reaching. And you know, if you want to add some wrist, add some wrist. Good. Okay. Las Vegas showgirl, show person is coming. So we'll take this hand all the way down. You just sweep the right arm around, turn your right foot. You can even come up a little bit and anchor, and then reach up. And then here, you know, I might even tuck the left toes under. You can take a moment, you can adjust your legs, and then take the right arm. Now I have the wall here, which is always a nice friend. I'll just push into that. Good. Okay. So from here, good. We're gonna just take, what's happening? And we're gonna take that back foot. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Take that right foot and lift it up or grab it. Oh, I love that. There we go, wherever we're going, it's just fun. Good, okay. And then I'm gonna release, bring the knees together. I'm gonna sit again on my toes. You sit however you like, palms up, drop in and breathe. Feel two sides of your body. Okay, let's take one more breath. Good. And then we're going to come back to hands and knees, and we'll step the left foot forward. We'll just come back to this little forward to back. It's opening. So much stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually going to switch sides, just so I'm facing you the whole time. And we'll bring ourselves into whatever center is. Just going to take your right foot, turn it back, and then we'll come up. Ta-da! Okay, and then take your time to adjust. You need to walk the foot, tuck the toes under, left forearm, right arm up and over. Right. And so this is here. I'm pressing that knee down, reaching. I'm even crescenting my ribs over to the right. Yes. And then we'll just go opposite side. So right hand comes down, left arm up, And we just crescent over. Breathe. Good. Okay, so here we're going to come back to sitting. So I'll take the left hand down. I'm going to move the right foot in and, use your hands, whatever you need to do to be here. Yes. Okay. And adjust whatever you need. Then we'll take the left hand down, reach up and over. So the left hand can be, it changes the twist, right? The more you move the hand. So you kind of see what feels good, really about the side bend. And if you want to add the wrist here, we've done quite a bit on the hands already. So a little bit of wrist. All right, and then inhale, come up and exhale. Here we go, Las Vegas show person. We bring the foot, you come up and you make your adjustments, whatever you need to do. So you feel like I'm in a good spot here. And press that left foot into the floor, reach, and turn my right inner elbow out, breathe. Good, okay, let's do that little leg grab. So here you are. Ta-da! You lift the leg, and I grab my foot, maybe yes, maybe no. Yeah, beauties. That's it. Who cares if we get it? We try. And then come back. Okay, I'm going to sit again. This time I'm going to sit on the tops of the feet. You sit however you like. Take a few moments, palms up if you can. Drop your tail, breathe. Good. One more breath. Okay, we come back, hands and knees. All right, let's just do a few cat-cows, any way you like. I'm going to tuck the toes under and just move. Maybe I'm going to move more from the center of the spine here. Just feel the movement of your breath. Good, and then we'll take this to a circular cat-cow. So any way you shift the ribs over, down and around. Just moving your rib cage with your breath. And then reverse and go in the opposite direction a few times. Yes, so good. Okay. And then just bring yourself back to your center. So I'm going to step the right foot back out, same place, boom. And this time I'm going to bring it to center. So I'll just lift the right hand, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, until wherever you feel you're there. Okay. This is where we're going. We're going for a pyramid pose. So you might want to grab your blocks, is what I'm going to say. So if you want to grab blocks, go ahead. Otherwise, tuck your back toes under. We're just going to lift up. And because, we're doing this don't feel like, oh, no, I got to stay here. If you need to wiggle your tush or move front to back, just invite that in. And then, so whatever you're doing, either moving or in your stillness, keep your breath present. Yeah, one more breath. Okay. Now I'm going to bend the right knee and I'm going to walk my hands forward a little bit. I can lift this left leg up. And it might just go up a little bit and you might send it up all the way. Just pressing out through your heels. Breathe. Well, we did that leg grab. I feel like that's going to happen here. I'll keep the right hand down. You see if you can take your left hand off the floor. And if you can do that without falling, and find your left foot, maybe we open. But it doesn't have to happen here. You do whatever works. Take one more breath. And then we'll release. I'm going to take that left foot back. Step the right foot back. Find your downward facing dog. It could be child's pose. Good. Okay, I'm going to lower the knees to the floor. And I'm going to sit on the heels. Again, this could be child's pose. We're just going to take 3 breaths. Just feel. Let it all move through. Receive the energies. Good. Okay. And then second side. So when you're ready, come back to hands and knees. And I'll just step the left foot. Take the left hand, heel toe, bring that left leg in. Okay, and then blocks or I'm on my fingertips too. And I'll just lift the back leg. And, you know, again, you wag your tail, you might like release something or get into something. Good. Okay, so whatever you're doing, we're here for a few more breaths. Drop in. Good. Okay. Then we'll bend the left knee, the hands will come forward, and find your standing splits. Just bring my back. Maybe it's gonna come all the way up or a little up. Press out through the heel. And okay, so here we go, second side. I'm gonna keep the left hand on the floor. If I can take the right hand off, maybe that's it. Or you reach back, find your foot, and press back. Smile, even if you're falling, smile. Add the toes if you can. Take one more breath. And then release, and we're just gonna go to standing. So I'll just put both feet in the same plane and release yourself into your forward fold. If you need to bend your knees a little bit or wiggle them out. Okay, then once you feel you're comfortable here, if you want to take your hands off the floor, grab opposite elbows, and literally hang out in your legs. Nice, beautiful breathing. One more breath. Good. Okay, we're gonna come all the way up. We'll bend the knees, open your arms, inhale. Touch your hands over your head and then release your hands maybe in front of your heart or all the way down. Dizziness, very normal. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Smile. Good. Okay. All right. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. We'll inhale, you just lift your head and your heart, look forward. Exhale, fold. Okay, so Parsvakonasana. I'm going to step the right foot forward so it's, between my hands. And then we'll take the left foot, just take it back, wiggle it back, walk it back, and then flatten it. Like you're setting up for warrior two. We'll take the right forearm onto the right thigh, left hand to your head. Yeah, okay. So feel your stance here, whatever works. And then we'll take that left arm up and over like we've been doing. And you just reach. I'm just anchoring this right forearm. Here's me anchoring. And coming over. Good. Okay, we're just gonna come all the way up. So just take your arms, straighten your legs, come up, turn the right foot in, left foot out. We're just gonna go second side from here. We'll just bend. I should say longer holds. That wasn't very long. That's okay. So build up, right? And then open or not. And take the arm over and just reach. Find your Parsva, your feet, whatever works. Breathe. Good. And then we'll come all the way back up. Turn both feet. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. We're going to fold forward here. I'll start here. I'm going to lift, send the tush back, heart forward, and then hang out or take your hands to the floor or to your blocks. I'm going to pigeon toe my feet a little bit and just start to rock your hips very gently, side to side. So we feel a stretch in the inner thighs. Good. Nice. Okay, bring your thighs to parallel, your hips to center, and now walk your hands out in front of you for a wide-legged dog. So once the hands are down, I'll shift the hips back, drop the ears in line with the arms. You might even draw the solar plexus in a little bit, just to anchor the tail. One more breath. Good. And then walk your hands back in. Okay, I'm going to take let me think how to say this. I'm going to walk the right hand over to the right foot a little bit and take the left hand underneath the right arm, see if I can find this ankle. And then we're going to just lie ourselves back, press the thighs back, You can even bend your left knee and just add a little bit of extra into that back of the shoulder. Good. Okay, and then find your way over to the second side. So the left hand comes over and the right arm goes underneath. Find your ankle and then drop in. And if you want to bend the right knee and just find a little bit of extra into your shoulder, whatever you're feeling here. Nice, beautiful breathing. Let the breath do the work. Take the shape. Good. And then release that. Good. Okay, we're going to come back down. So you decide whichever side you want to, we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to take my right foot over to the left. Boop. Just like that. Take the left arm up. And come down. All right, and then I have this blanket here. I'm just going to leave it. I'll just lie down. So if you don't have a blanket, it's okay. And be here. Bring your knees into your chest. And just have my fingers interlaced. And drop your shoulders. Maybe flex your feet a little. Drop your shoulders. I know I said that twice, but I can feel in my own body that's where I need to let that go. Shh, Sadie. Hey. Stay there and breathe. Hey. Shh. And then we'll take twist. So we'll open the arms out to the side and drop your knees over to the right. Maybe you can bring your knees up a little bit higher towards your right arm. One nice big breath in. And as you breathe out, start to find yourself back onto your back in your center. We'll inhale and exhale, take the knees over to the left. And letting the breath take on its expansive nature within you. Good. Nice big breath in. Breathe out. And then we'll, as you breathe in, come back onto your back. Good. So we'll just do one last twist before we move into Shavasana. I'm going to keep the left knee in, take the right leg out. And we're going to take this left knee over to the right. I'm going to do that with a straight leg. So if you want to straighten your leg, you can. Take the right arm across to the outside of the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Move into this version of twist. You know, at any time you can bend your knee and put a prop underneath. But we're not here for very long. Okay, so if you have your legs extended, just press out through your heels. See if you can move this left hip away from your ribs. And one more breath. Good. And then we'll bring it on back. So I'll bend the left knee just to roll onto the back. Good. And then we'll switch legs. So the right knee can come in or the right leg extended. Left hand across. We'll inhale. And as you exhale, shift into this twist. You know, if the bottom leg is extended, the foot has to turn. Get the hip to move. So the baby toe edge of the foot is on the floor. And then find, you know, pressing out through your heels, even if the leg is bent. Just moving the right hip away from the ribs. Okay. Nice, guys. We'll come back onto the back, however you get there. And I'm just going to take a happy baby for a few moments and rock side to side or just be still. Okay. Let's take 2 more breaths wherever you are. And you let your eyes start to close. Good. Okay, I'm releasing my feet. I'm just going to bring the knees in. Place the feet on the floor. And, I feel like I want to do a little bridge too. So if you're ready to go to Shavasana, then you go ahead. If you want to do a little bridge with me, I'll just walk the feet in a little closer to the hips. Arms can be down by your sides or over your head. We'll inhale here. And exhale, push the solar plexus down into the floor. And inhale, lift your hips. So I'm going to hold this for 3 breaths. Let's feel sometimes there's an unevenness. One leg is doing more work than the other. Good. And then whenever you're ready, you'll release yourself down. And good. Then we'll move into Shavasana. So I'm just going to come up, bring my bolster in, and take this little blanket I have here just for my head. Yes. All right. Good. Bolster if you like that, a blanket if you need that, an eye pillow if you want that, all that stuff. And then we'll settle in for this time of, rest and recovery. There's something very powerful about being on the floor. And, I'll say this, most people, when they are standing, not everything is in good alignment. That's just part of having a human experience, is we have one side stronger, one side weaker. But when we lie on our backs, everything is supported equally. And there's something very healing when we lie on the floor and just take time to do nothing but breathe. Notice the busyness of our mind, if things are talking to us a lot. And just inviting in stillness. It's a practice. And those of you who are here, you've been doing this for a very long time. And I always love to go back to your beginner mind. Remind yourself how difficult maybe Shavasana was. And it might still be. But it's got to be different. You know it. It's like an old friend. Shavasana. Staying as you are. If you choose to stay in your Shavasana for longer, I honor that. If you're ready to start to gently invite in movement, deepening your breath. Just take your time as you journey back to your awakening. Just taking your time. And once you come upright, you're just going to sit and bask in this shift of energy, shift of breath, of heart, of body, of mind, and of spirit. So as you're ready, you'll inhale to grow tall, and exhale, joining the palms together in front of your heart and bowing your chin. Just feeling this reverence and devotion to your higher self, your higher self. Good. On your next inhalation, lengthen yourself tall, lift your chin, exhale as you are. We'll join together in our May We Be Blessed mantra. Inhale. May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy and may we be happy. And we'll seal that with one Om. Inhale. Take a full breath in and breathe into your hands. Catch your breath. Lift your chin, open your eyes, and offer this to yourself, to each other. And great, great love and devotion and appreciation and honor. Mwah. Namaste, my friends. Yes, namaste. Have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Thank you guys so much love. Yes. And we'll see you in your next class. And I just want